Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here, yet another 3-string cigar box guitar lesson. It's Stand By Me by Ben E. King. Not Benny, Ben E. period King. Great song, sort of a slow shuffle. We are tuned to open G, 3-string. So your big string is a G, your middle string is a D, and your first string is a G. Super common open G tuning. This is a pretty easy song. There are a couple spots where you have to jump pretty far. So let's get right to it. Bar across the 2nd fret. And what you're going to be doing here is sort of a funky rhythm. So I'm barring at the 2nd fret, which gives you an A chord. And I'm using my first finger to bar, so my first finger is already there when I do this little lick. I'm playing the 2nd string, 2nd fret, then I'm playing the 2nd string on the 4th fret with my pinky, 2 frets up, and I'm barring across that 2nd fret, so I'm already there for my first string on the 2nd fret. So you bar all the way across that 2nd fret, and then you play the 2nd string, and then you go up to the pinky on the 4th fret on the 2nd string. Then you play the 1st string. So that's your A chord and your little walking riff that goes next to it. The next lick is first finger, 1st string, 2nd fret, and you go down to the 1st fret, and then the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret. Now, here's the tough part. You're going to jump way up here. So, I'll show you how this works. So, when I get up to here, I've already played so my first finger is already on that same note that I'm fixing to walk down. So I do it like this. Unfortunately, to do this chord, I have to jump all the way up here to the 11th fret, but it's not that difficult. So I'm barring on the 11th fret. I'm going to do a walk up on that middle string just like I did down there. And I'm walking up all the strings, or you can walk up the middle string, or the top string, or the 3rd string. Doesn't really matter. So, from the top, and believe it or not, that's the whole song. So let me go back over this part. There's a couple ways you can do it. I'm barring all the way across when I do the walk down. So you can also do the middle string or the top string. or all three. It's a whole lot easier to do all three. So, from the top. Now, I'm putting that pause in so you can tell what I'm doing, but in reality, you're not going to pause there. So, it's not that fast of a song. It's still sort of a quick jump, though, because it's a long ways to go. Not that hard. Might take you a minute or two to get there in time. That's the whole song. It's one chord progression for the whole thing, so your verse and your chorus has that exact same chord progression. The trick about it, obviously, is you're going to be jumping up here pretty fast, but as long as you start slow enough, right? If you start 5 or 10% too fast, this is going to be a super quick jump up there, but if you do it pretty close to the tempo of the original song, it's doable. So, just so you see what I'm doing, I'm barring, at least it looks like I'm barring. I'm not only pressing that one string because my finger already was barring. So, in order to make this shortcut, it's a little bit tricky to see on here, but so you see how I did that? And I'm sort of kind of playing both of those strings, which is technically not correct, but it sounds fine, right? So, it's still a quick jump up there, you can tell. So if you start out slow enough, it makes it a whole lot easier. Notice how I did that walk down? I don't know that the song does that all the way through. It does it in a couple spots. So, super simple 3-string pentatonic scale. That's where that lick comes from. It's the A major chord, but that's also right on top of the A major pentatonic scale. So if you wanted to play this with another guitar player, and you wanted to play a solo or a little melody, that's your scale right there. So you can play a real simple solo on top of that, and it'll work out just fine. Have fun with that, folks. Be sure and subscribe. Check out my website, jagshouse.com. Cigar box guitars just like this one since 2004. Over 4,000 sold. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and we will see you next time.